how does something that you do every day be beneficial to your health? According to hospital corpsman in second class James Balkin, laughing can be compared to several minutes of exercising. It is something so small that can have such a big impact on your life. Laughing can actually increase your longevity. As someone who is always laughing, and sometimes way too much, I know I always laugh. I always know I feel better after I heard something hilarious. And as people in this society, everyone has to laugh. There's no way around it. Today, I will tell you how and why laughing can be so beneficial to you. Don't you just automatically feel better after laughing at that? Let's look at the effects humor in general has on our health. Laughing has so many positive effects regarding a person's health. First of all, laughter can help strengthen the immune system. According to Lee Burke and Stanley Tan at Loma Linda University in California, laughter increases these two health-boosting hormones: beta endorphins by 27%, which help against depression, and human growth hormone by 87%. In contrast to hormones in Dave Trainer's American Fitness article, in his study that shows immunoglobulin, an antibody that fights viruses and foreign cells, increases by 21%. Secondly, laughter can help diminish the amount of stress someone has in their life. In the same study by Burke and Tan, they wanted to know if laughing could help reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, epinephrine, which is adrenaline, and dopamine, a chemical in the brain that produces epinephrine. They had 8 fasting men that were designated to a control group, and another 8 fasting men that were designated to an experimental group, which experienced laughter. They concluded that the men in the experimental group had reduced the amount of each chemical: cortisol by 39%, epinephrine by 70%, and dopamine by 38%. They concluded that by laughing, you can decrease many of the stress-causing chemicals. Along with decreasing stress and building the immune system, laughing can actually protect your heart. According to the study by Michael Miller, MD, who was also the director of the Center for Preventive Cardiology at the University of Maryland Medical Center and a professor of medicine at the University of Maryland School of Medicine, people who have had heart disease were less likely to laugh or even be humorous in a positive situation. Laughing enhances the function of blood vessels, which improves the blood flow throughout the body. It decreases the inflammation of the blood vessels, which improving the functions of the blood vessels means that there is a lesser chance they will suffer from a heart attack or any other cardiovascular issue. With these great benefits of having good humor, there are also mental effects that laughing can have, positive of course. Your mental health can be benefited greatly from when laughing. While you're laughing, do you feel anything but happiness? No, because while you're laughing, you dismiss all other feelings, even if you were mad or angry before. You just forget about it, and according to Dr. Smith and Dr. Siegel in their article Laughter is the Best Medicine, they say you're basically just too busy to start thinking about any other emotion. Also, having a good sense of humor can change your perspective on any situation, even a substandard one. By having a good sense of humor during a bad situation, it allows you to see it in a more realistic way, not just through a one-sided mirror. This makes the problem seem less threatening than before. By doing this, you can create psychological distance between you and the problem. This will make you feel less overwhelmed when dealing with it later. Now that we have talked about the positive physical effects laughing has on your body, let's dive into why hospitals have different rooms designated to only laughter for their patients. Hospitals have this type of therapy that uses only laughter from the patient and is called humor therapy, or mostly laughter therapy. Dr. Catherine Puckett, National Director of Mind-Body Medicine at Cancer Treatment Center of America, also known as CTCA, has introduced this therapy upon a patient's request. One exercise they do at CTCA is someone stands in the middle of a circle of people while they put their fingertips on their cheekbones or stomach while saying ha ha until they progressively get louder and feel the vibration of their voice. This is a good exercise because laughter is so contagious, people will have to join in. After every laughter session, patients would say things like, I didn't even think about my cancer once. And one of her 8-year-old patients said, I never thought about laughing every day, but now I realize I can. Like even when I don't feel happy, I can still laugh and feel better. Now you know what kind of chemicals are released when laughing and the benefits. You know that laughing can have positive effects on yourself, and places such as hospitals actually have rooms just for laughing. Statistically, laughter can be used for different medications by the secretion of different chemicals in the brain in such a short period of time. By sharing this with you today, I hope you take with you the fact that laughing can be very, very beneficial to your body. And as the old saying once said, laughter is the best medicine, and it turns out that might very well be true.